It's the manhunt that's gripping the world. A fugitive father on the run with his 3 children, evading police in rugged bushland for 3 years, all as their heartbroken mother desperately waits for their return. Recent sightings have given her hope, but the hunt continues.
I'm just a mother standing here in front of the world, begging you all to help me bring my babies home.
These are the desperate pleas of a mother who hasn't seen her children for 3 years.
I'm overwhelmed. I don't know, I'm like in survival mode every minute of every day.
Jada 11, Maverick 9 and Ember just 8 years old. They're Catherine's babies, but the world now knows them as the missing children of Maricopa from the North Island of New Zealand.
I miss my babies so much. I just want them home. I love them. I love them. I think about them every single day.
Their fugitive father, Tom Phillips, abducted the children over a custody dispute. They've been living off-grid and evading police.
If I'm cold in a house and I have heating and, you know, unlimited blankets and clothing and stuff, how are they managing out there?
But finally, a breakthrough. This grainy footage offering new hope. 4 figures emerging from New Zealand's wilderness. A man dressed in camouflage, trailing behind him 3 smaller figures believed to be the Phillips children.
It's not close up or anything, it's not very long what I've seen, but that's them. They're all there. There's 3 of them. They're walking, they're carrying their own gear on their back. They're there.
Catherine and New Zealand police are certain this proves what months of exhaustive ground and air searches couldn't. Her children are alive.
It's the first sign in nearly 3 years. It was good. It was really good. It's the best news that anybody could hope for.
Spotted on John McCoverney's sheep and cattle station, it encompasses over 3,000 hectares. The chance encounter was recorded by John's grandson. But since the video went viral, the McCoverney family has been receiving death threats, which is why John doesn't want to show his face.
They'd gone out shooting, pig hunting, and a couple of them had gone out there and they were on the bush line. And then sort of out of nowhere, they saw these people coming and they thought they were poachers. They said, "Do you know this is private property?" And, you know, the comment from the eldest girl, because the father had walked on at this stage, it was, "Of course we know." And he said, "Does anybody know you're here?" And she reacted and said, "Only you." And then they just kept on walking.
John's grandson claims the children didn't appear to be in distress, but Catherine feels her daughter's behaviour could be interpreted differently.
It's like she's trying to say something without actually saying something because her father is right there.
The McCoverneys called authorities immediately, but say it wasn't until the next morning that officers began scouring the property. By then, it was too late.
I expect a helicopter to be deployed straight away with heat-seeking equipment on it, sniffer dogs out there.
This isn't the first time Phillips has run away with the children. In September 2021, his car was found abandoned on a beach, sparking a 3-week land and air search before the family suddenly reappeared.
They'd lost a phenomenal amount of weight. Their clothes were falling off them. Like, I can't even actually imagine what they had endured.
They were told they weren't allowed to talk about it. The camping trip, they did say their rice went mouldy. They said they were near water, and Maverick said they did lots of walking.
Jubilee Dawson is the children's older sister.
Obviously, a lot of time has passed and they're all going to look different and be different.
Police have charged Tom Phillips with the armed hold-up of an ANZ bank where it's believed he was aided by a young female. In another incident, CCTV shows an alleged Phillips and a child smashing a shop window and stealing a bike before fleeing.
There's just no excuse. If he wanted to do something like that, he could have done that alone. Why did he have to involve one of the children?
They're going to be missing out on a whole bunch of social skills. They're probably going to have childhood trauma from this.
The recent sighting has ignited an urgent appeal for information, with many believing Phillips is receiving help from the community.
Between goats and deer and pigs and whitebaits and, you know, probably shot or pinched the odd sheep around the place, he's probably lived quite well. And you know, we, as I said, we didn't, the kids don't certainly look malnourished.
Many of you say that the children are fine, that they're being well looked after. How do you know? Have you seen them? Or is it just bush talk?
Unfortunately, a 3-day police search with support from the Air Force turned up no new answers.
I love them so much. They're my world, they're my everything, they're my reason for being.
It's such a mystery and a terrible nightmare for the poor mother, Catherine. The last sighting was more than a week ago, and for now, her torment goes on.